A recent clinical study from Japan's prestigious University of Tsukuba just turned heads in the global diabetes community. The researchers were testing something most of us would never expect, a sticky, smelly, fermented soybean dish called nattō, traditionally eaten in Japan for breakfast. But this time, they used a version of nattō rich in a unique compound called gamma-polyglutamic acid, gamma-PGA, the very substance that gives nattō its stringy, glue-like texture. Participants, all over the age of 60 and living with type 2 diabetes, were given just one serving of this enhanced nattō before breakfast. What happened next stunned the research team. Within just 2 hours, participants experienced significantly lower post-meal blood glucose spikes, compared to the control group that didn't eat nattō. Even more fascinating, stool sample analysis showed an increase in beneficial gut bacteria, the kind linked to improved insulin response and reduced inflammation. If you're over 60 and looking for a natural way to support better blood sugar control, nattō, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish, might surprise you. Even Japan's oldest practicing doctor, Dr. Kenzo Watanabe, age 103, eats it daily, and recommends it to his diabetic patients. That's why in today's video, we're exploring a powerful yet underrated food that may transform how seniors manage diabetes naturally. Before we dive into how it works, make sure to like and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition, where we share science-backed solutions to help you live stronger, longer, and healthier after 60. Now, let's look at 5 ways nattō may help diabetic seniors regain control, naturally. Benefit number 1, nattō naturally enhances insulin sensitivity. For most seniors battling type 2 diabetes, the real enemy isn't just high blood sugar, it's insulin resistance quietly working beneath the surface. Here's what happens: over time, your body's cells become less responsive to insulin's signal. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks each cell so glucose can enter and power your body. But with resistance, the locks have changed, and the key no longer fits. As a result, sugar stays in the bloodstream, while your cells go hungry. This imbalance doesn't just raise numbers, it slowly damages your heart, kidneys, nerves, and vision over time. And this is exactly where nattō steps in. This fermented soybean superfood has been quietly transforming diabetes care in Japan for generations, not by forcing the body into submission like many medications, but by restoring its ability to function properly. Unlike synthetic drugs that push your pancreas harder, nattō works with your natural biology. It delivers a powerful trio: vitamin K2, beneficial probiotics, and rare bioactive peptides. Together, they don't just help manage symptoms, they target the root of the problem: impaired insulin sensitivity. The science backs it up. In a 2020 landmark study published in Nutrients, older adults who incorporated fermented soy products into their diets saw meaningful improvements in blood sugar control. And the standout performer? nattō. Participants didn't just improve, they experienced measurable restoration in how their bodies responded to insulin. The secret lies in 2 key compounds found in abundance in nattō: polyamines and probiotics. These work together to calm the inflammation that interferes with insulin function. At the same time, they help retrain your insulin receptors, making them sensitive, responsive, and functional again. Benefit number 2, it promotes a healthier gut microbiome. You've probably heard the phrase, all health begins in the gut. For seniors living with type 2 diabetes, this isn't just a wellness cliché, it's a scientific reality. That's because your gut isn't just for digesting food. It's home to trillions of microorganisms, a living ecosystem known as the gut microbiome, which influences everything from your immune system to your mood to your blood sugar control. In people with type 2 diabetes, this delicate ecosystem often falls out of balance. Studies from the University of Tokyo reveal that diabetic patients tend to have fewer beneficial bacteria and higher levels of inflammatory strains. This dysbiosis has been linked to poor glucose metabolism, chronic inflammation, and even increased insulin resistance. This is where nattō becomes more than just a food, it becomes a gut-supporting ally. Nattō is uniquely rich in Bacillus subtilis, a resilient probiotic strain that survives the harsh journey through your stomach and reaches the colon intact. Once there, it helps rebalance your microbiome by crowding out harmful bacteria and encouraging the growth of beneficial species. And this shift matters. With a healthier gut environment, your body is better equipped to break down carbohydrates more efficiently, absorb nutrients without triggering excessive glucose spikes, and reduce the kind of systemic inflammation that worsens diabetic symptoms. One recent analysis found that patients with more stable gut flora also experienced fewer blood sugar crashes, more consistent energy, and even improved sleep. In essence, Nattō helps your gut function like it was designed to, as a quiet regulator behind the scenes, supporting balance where it matters most. Because when your gut is healthy, your blood sugar has a fighting chance. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like and share this video. Someone else over 60 might need to hear this too. Benefit number 3, it contains vitamin K2, a revolutionary nutrient for seniors. When it comes to managing diabetes after 60, most people focus on sugar, carbs, and insulin. But there's one critical nutrient that's often left out of the conversation, even by doctors. It's called vitamin K2, and it plays a hidden but powerful role in the health of diabetic seniors. So, why does it matter? Because K2 acts like a traffic director for calcium in the body. It tells calcium where to go, and where not to go. With enough K2, calcium is guided into your bones and teeth, where it belongs. Without it, calcium can drift into your arteries, stiffening them and raising your risk of heart disease, something diabetics are already more prone to. That's just the beginning. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology in 2017 showed that K2 also plays a key role in improving insulin sensitivity, helping the body use insulin more efficiently and keep blood sugar levels in check. This is exactly where Nattō sets itself apart from every other food. It's not just high in K2, it's the richest natural source in the world, delivering it in the most bioavailable form your body can absorb. Just 1 tablespoon of Nattō provides over 1000% of your daily K2 needs, something nearly impossible to achieve through a Western diet alone. Most common foods, even the healthy ones, contain little to no K2. And many seniors are unknowingly deficient, even if they eat well. By regularly including Nattō, you're not just supporting better blood sugar control. You're also protecting your heart, strengthening your bones, and restoring a nutrient that modern diets have all but erased. It's one of the rare moments where one bite truly does support the whole body. Benefit number 4, it reduces blood clot risk, safer circulation for diabetics. For seniors with type 2 diabetes, one of the most serious, and often silent, risks isn't just high blood sugar. It's what happens to your circulation over time. Diabetes can quietly damage your blood vessels, making them stiffer, narrower, and more prone to dangerous clotting. That's why people over 60 with diabetes face a higher risk of strokes, heart attacks, and poor leg circulation, even if their glucose seems under control. This is where Nattō reveals another layer of its remarkable power. Inside this humble food is an enzyme called nattokinase, and it may be one of nature's most effective, gentle blood thinners. Unlike medications like aspirin or warfarin, which can irritate the stomach or require careful monitoring, nattokinase works in harmony with the body. It helps break down fibrin, the protein responsible for blood clot formation, and promotes better flow through your arteries, all without harsh side effects. In fact, multiple Japanese studies, including a landmark clinical trial in Osaka, have shown that nattokinase can reduce blood clot formation, lower blood pressure, improve arterial flexibility and circulation. For seniors with diabetes, that means fewer silent risks and more freedom to move, walk, and breathe with ease. And remember Dr. Watanabe, the 103-year-old Japanese physician who still treats patients today? He eats Nattō every single morning. No statins. No blood thinners. Just fermented soybeans, and decades of experience behind his quiet confidence. Because sometimes, the simplest food can support the most vital function, flow. Benefit number 5, it reduces post-meal sugar spikes, without medications. For seniors living with diabetes, few moments in the day are as unpredictable and frustrating as what happens after a meal. You may eat something you think is healthy, only to find your energy crashing an hour later, or your glucose monitor flashing numbers that don't make sense. These post-meal spikes, known as postprandial glucose surges, are not just inconvenient, they're dangerous over time, increasing the risk of heart disease, nerve damage, and cognitive decline. But here's the good news, Nattō may offer a simple, food-based solution. In a 2021 study published in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice, researchers tracked older adults who added fermented soy products to their meals. While tofu and soy milk offered some benefits, the most dramatic reduction in post-meal blood sugar came from one source, Nattō. Why is it more effective? Because the fermentation process transforms soy in 3 important ways. It breaks down complex carbohydrates, making them easier to digest without sudden sugar dumps. It introduces bioactive compounds that naturally slow gastric emptying, meaning glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually. And it creates a buffering effect on your glucose response, protecting your system from sharp highs and sudden crashes. The result? More stable energy, better mood throughout the day, and fewer glucose roller coasters that wear down your body over time. For diabetic seniors, this is more than comfort, it's protection. And it all starts with a single scoop of a humble, sticky, fermented bean. How to eat Nattō safely and effectively after 60. By now, you might be wondering, how do I actually eat Nattō? And is it safe for everyone? Let's break it down. How much to eat? For most seniors, just 1 tablespoon per day is enough to experience the benefits. That small serving already provides over 1000% of your daily vitamin K2. A strong dose of probiotics and polyamines. Enough nattokinase to support circulation. There's no need to eat a large portion, consistency matters more than quantity. When to eat it? The best time to eat Nattō is in the morning, with or just before breakfast. Why? Because it can help stabilize post-meal glucose spikes, boost morning energy, and support digestion throughout the day. That's exactly how Dr. Watanabe, the 103-year-old Japanese physician, begins his day. Some people also enjoy Nattō in small amounts with dinner, especially if they struggle with blood pressure or sleep due to poor circulation. How to eat it? Traditionally, Nattō is served over warm rice with mustard and chopped green onions. But if you're new to the texture or taste, try mixing it into scrambled eggs or miso soup. Blending it into a savory oatmeal. Or adding a spoonful into a whole grain wrap or salad. Chilled Nattō with a squeeze of lemon juice can also soften the flavor. If you're worried about the smell or sliminess, look for freeze-dried or capsule-form Nattō at Asian markets or health food stores, though fresh is always best for probiotic benefits. Nattō is safe for most seniors, especially those managing type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or osteoporosis. However, there are a few important exceptions. You should consult your doctor before eating Nattō regularly if you take blood-thinning medications, like warfarin, since Nattō's high vitamin K2 and nattokinase can interfere with clotting. Have a soy allergy. Have recently had major surgery or bleeding issues. In rare cases, people new to Nattō may experience mild bloating or digestive discomfort in the first few days. That's just your gut microbiome adjusting to the new probiotics. If you're wondering where to find Nattō, you're not alone. It's still a hidden gem in many parts of the Western world. But the good news is, it's becoming more accessible than ever. In the United States, many Asian grocery stores, like H-Mart, Mitsuwa, Nijiya, and 99 Ranch, carry Nattō in the refrigerated or freezer section. You'll often find it in small 3-packs, ready to eat. Just look for the Japanese packaging, usually with a photo of sticky soybeans and a little mustard packet inside. And if you found a great place to buy Nattō, or discovered a tasty way to enjoy it that works for Western meals, let us know in the comments. So there you have it, one small, humble food with 5 powerful benefits for diabetic seniors. It improves insulin sensitivity, supports your gut, protects your heart, strengthens your bones, and helps stabilize blood sugar after meals. And the best part? It's not a supplement. Not a drug. Just real food, proven by science and trusted for generations. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more simple, natural ways to support your health after 60. Your next chapter of healing might begin with something as small as a spoonful of natto. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself.